Just out for another morning lap around. Came here the other day with Matty and got a few pigs, which should be in a video there. Just out for a bit of an arvo run here today. Just come out to one of my places and there's been a few pigs here up at the bananas and that there by looks. There's plenty of mud here on some of the stuff and this pad's pretty well used. Dog's looking keen. That's a good pig. So fresh too. It's pretty hot. Hopefully we can put the dogs onto one here. Look, wallow right there. Because no one's been out here. See the wallow right there? So, yeah, if you have a look at that. Good chance we can get the dogs onto one. Hopefully just the wind doesn't give us away a bit early. It's about on. It's mid-afternoon, maybe like 4 o'clock. Yeah, fingers crossed. Good wallow here. Fuck, a duck, man. That's not a bad pig, some of that, eh?
Yeah, suckers.
Yeah, a couple boars. You can go either side. I'd go this side, eh? No. Oh, slippery boot. Who's big, Dusty? Good dogs, good dogs. Who's big? Fucking hell, where's Matty? There's a dog. Hey, Mr. Pig. Good dogs. Good dogs. Phew. He's in trouble now. Woo-hoo-hoo. Look out, Joke! What happened there, Matty?
Well, it's been a pretty good day.
What have we done today?
We caught a good boar this morning. And, we went and had a game of golf.
Day of the gentlemen.
And then we got back into it. A little bit miserable back towards home, and just thought we'd go out and walk a gully. And we walked about a K, 800 metres.
I forgot to say as well, all them pigs were camped under a mango tree that is loaded to the hilt as well.
That's why they're in good nick.
Yeah.
Good pigs. And Digit, these rabbits, Stitch and Digit, pushed up the creek. Stitch and Rabbit didn't quite make it to where Digit, only by like 50 metres. They turned around and come back looking for us. And a few minutes went by and Digit let out a yip. The whole creek erupted. There was like probably like 30 pigs, 20-30 pigs, like a lot of pigs. And I sort of stood on the fence, and Bo went in and his dogs had a pig. And I stood on the fence and I seen this boar go past. I got a little clip we might drop it in there. And I mean, dogs went back about 300 metres, and I was thinking they were going to miss out altogether. And they come running down the fence, and I sealed them out where this boar went. And it's pretty hot out here, and I thought he's either gone a long way or he's going to pull up and just trot along in the heat. And sure enough, 200 metres or so, they let out a yip, and I took off. No gun, no knife. And I was pretty happy to see they had him bailed up. Got some good little videos, some good bail, and Rabbit, this pup, has just come so far in the last 2 weeks. He's just gone from a pup to a savage bailing dog.
He's going unreal.
Unreal.
Really
I've had trouble with pups in the last few years. Lost a good dog, got eaten by a croc, and it's taken me a few, what I've got there, and this fella's going to make a real good dog. He's turned it on, he's savage. He's biting this pig, spinning this pig. The old girl's on the other side, headed up her. He'd come from behind, vice versa. Awesome to see. I was out here for like 10 minutes, just watched him, held him, just backed him up, held him there. Bo was dealing with his pig, and I was sort of starting to wonder if Bo was going to find me. And after about 10 minutes, I seen the dog come, and I thought he mustn't be too far away.
Yeah.
And sure enough, he come on in, and all hell broke loose when all the dogs got there, I'll tell you that.
I actually come out of the creek over here and I got back to the fence where Matty seen this little boar go under, and I'll be buggered if I could hear anything, eh? And I checked my phone, no reception, and I'm thinking, oh Christ, where is he? I don't have either of the dogs on my tracker. And I stood there for a minute or two, just sort of dumbfounded, didn't know whether to go left, right, up or down. And eventually I thought, oh, surely I'd be able to hear them if they were upstream, because the wind's kind of coming from that way, carries the sound a bit further. So I started just walking downstream a little bit and made it, I don't know, 50 metres or something, and I heard a little yip, and I was like, that's got to be them dogs. And took off like Kathy Freeman. And yeah, sure enough, got down here and got here just in time to see the end of the show.
Come here, good boy, head road. He's not a great big boar, but the effort the dogs put in, that's the most rewarding part.
100%. And
awesome.
To see a decent bail like it.
Good bail. We've got a few clips, we'll try and drop them in there. You can all have a look. And
you can see like the multi-action. There's friggin' me over here in the creek, Matty out here with a pig. There's all hell breaking loose. Sow's trying to eat me in the river. Friggin' this boar's chucking. He's a pretty cranky little bloke,
he was a fiery pig. They done real well. Hot too, like mid-afternoon. It's pretty hot out here. Summertime, storms are brewing. Awesome effort.
Very good. Very, very good.
We're happy with that.
A couple of days later, with it looking as though the rain could start at any minute, I decided I better get back and have another look at this property. This time I decided that if there was a good boar around, the likelihood was that he'd be standing on top of a ridge. I had to cover some serious ground to get the wind right. Once I got the wind right, I decided to scale up and see if we could get onto one, living up on top of the hillside and heading into the mangoes each night for a feed. Wouldn't think so. Sure, all peaks have been up here a bit. Yep. Fuck, he was there. She won't have him. They've got him. They fucking got him. Yes. How's this for a mountain boar? Better up here. They've caught him down there. Whoa, fucking steep. That's a seriously good effort to keep up with him down this hill. Holy hell, it is so steep. He's a good boar. Holy hell, this is steep. Oh. Fuck, this is steep. So fucking steep. Just been seeing the shit along the top of that mountain. I thought, he might be up here, but I thought, it's pretty bloody hot. We're in the middle of summer. There's no water. Would he really be here? Doubted myself a bit, but they've caught him. Fucking steep. 160. Come on, dogs, just keep him there. They're all freaking knackered. So I'm gonna put this shot in as soon as I get there. Took a couple of shots at him, but I'm pretty sure I missed. Okay, marathon training kicking in. Except for rocks. No rocks in marathons. So it's bitumen rocks. Where is he? Oh, there they are. Oh, he's a good pig. Look how wide he is. Just keep him there, dogs. Not today. He's hurt. Good dogs! What a corker! Good dogs! Hey, there's this boar. It'd be a solid 70-80. Fine as a rock. He's got a good set of teeth. One that snapped off there. And yeah, he's a bloody pearler of a pig. Pearler. Come from the top of that mountain. They done so well to keep up with him and pull him up here. Digit sort of found him a couple seconds before Remy. And just as Remy was getting there, he broke, took off down the hill. I think them longer legs carried her across this grass a bit faster than little Digi. And yeah, managed to pull him up pretty much right where he is now. Broke a few times, maybe 30 metres all up, but only a couple metres at a time. Wasn't even surrounded by anything. It is currently 9 o'clock in the morning, and if it's not 30 degrees Celsius, I don't know what it is. Absolute pearler. Really, really happy with that. That is an amazing effort to pull this bloke up after coming down that hill. Like, yeah, good dogs. I didn't want to say too much in that because, yeah, Stu caught a pig here a while ago and I thought, oh, that'll be the only one that's using that den, but, you know, a good den attracts more than one pig. If you get rid of one, you leave it a while and it'll be close to a year since Stu got his. And, yeah, sort of done the walk out along some creeks and that out here, come back around and thought, I got two options. I go right up over this hill, then I go further up and over, or I climb up, walk along, see what it's like, make a choice then. And I was just walking along and I was starting to get on the other side, and I seen a bit of pig shit and thought, that's a good pig. Don't know why he's heading that way at all, but it was all old shit generally going in that direction. The mangoes are up in the other direction, and most of the figs, but maybe there's just a few little figs that I didn't know about. She's been pretty good nick. So anyway, I decided, you know what, I'll stick with this ridge, because I know if there's a pig bedded here, it's going to be a good boar. Like, that's just what good boars do. You won't get a old barren, well, maybe not barren sow, but you won't get a mob and suckers and all that bedded up way up on top of a hill somewhere that hard to, oh, I rolled my ankle there, good thing I got a spare one, that hard to get away. So, sorry, that hard to live up there and that hard to get to water, and that older pigs, obviously, older boars and that in general, or bigger pigs, can last that little bit longer without water compared to suckers and that, same as any sort of young animal and that, you know. They need a pretty reliable source of food and a pretty reliable source of water. These dogs are knackered, and I don't blame them. Bit of a bugger that it's so far to water from here, but just have to keep taking it steady and we'll get there. But yeah, anyway, so made the choice to follow the bridge along with the chance of a good boar bedded up there, and it's paid off. It's a bit of a bummer that there wasn't any water closer before I headed up there. I'm definitely going to have to start packing an old bottle and a fold-out dish, because it's just that time of year and it really is starting to get really hot. Luckily there's a bit of breeze at the moment, which is taking the edge off it, but it's definitely not going to take the edge off it as much for the dogs, as they don't sweat. You can see I'll damage it, as they don't sweat, and yeah, they don't have any water on them to sort of evaporate with the wind, so it's going to seriously limit the amount of cooling that they can do like that. But still, a bit of breeze is better than just scorching sun.